there, and welcome to Coffee with God. My name is Whittaker, and I'm the host for this show. And today, we're talking about grief. So we're talking about grief as it pertains to relationships, and I mean the big R's, the big loves of our lives. Trying to decipher the grief around this is like Greek, because there's two sides to this, okay? We either have the relationship that you've ended, or you've been dumped. So we have the dumper versus the dumpee, okay? And this is going to have you going to God quite differently, okay? You're either going to be going to God thinking, if you're the dumper, how could you let me stay in that relationship that long? Oh my God, what was in my mind? Then there's the other part where you're the dumped, okay, the dumpy, which doesn't feel so good. You've been burnt. Maybe you're angry because you've been burnt and you don't know what you did wrong. It's all about you, and we take it all on ourselves because we think that we're the most miserable person in the world. And either way, we talk about this stuff with God. And again, God can take it. God can hear you. God can understand you're cursing God out. Relationships are complicated. But when you lose that person you've been with for however long, that hurts. After I've stopped beating my head against the wall or kicking the dead horse in the ass because the relationship had been over a long time, but I kept trying to hold it, I have a look at those people now, and I wish them well, and I thank them for the gifts that they've given me. And I don't have a lot of that stuff that I had there. I understand a lot of my isness, and some of it I don't. There's still some isness that I sit there and I'll be talking with somebody and they'll mention something about a relationship that they're in, and I think about that for a minute and I'm like, wow, that reminds me of that. And that's kind of how God works it out. But God only gives it to me in little pieces. I can't handle a lot at the same time. But we don't like that uncomfortability. We don't like that pain. And that's where we get into trouble. But again, if we go through the pain, you talk with God, work it out with God, God will meet you where you're at. God meets me where I'm at. God deals with me, even when I'm cranky, and even when I'm really pissed at God. There's time I sit there and I have my coffee and I'm just like, I ain't talking to you today because I don't like what you did. I don't like it. I don't like that this relationship didn't work out. I don't like that I did the same stuff again. And I can really get mad, and I have. I have gotten really, really pissed off at God, kicking stuff, ranting, and God meets me there. Because God made me human, gave me humanness. And it's okay. Because God is about unconditional love. God is like the best because God has this unconditional love stuff down, So I can go there. So I encourage you, if you are feeling some grief, just take it to God. Reach out to people that you can talk to who are okay to sit with you and will be with you as long as that grief's going to take. And don't let anybody push you past that. You're entitled to your grief. The sooner you get through it, the better you're going to be, but it's in your time, not somebody else's. So again, if maybe you need to have an extra cup of coffee with God in morning, afternoon, whatever, sometimes you just need to sit. It's okay. Do it. You're entitled. You have a good week, and I'll catch you next time. Again, if you want to write, please do. coffee.wth.god@gmail.com, or you can catch me on Twitter at coffee_WTH_God. Catch you next week. Till then, enjoy your mojo with God. So today we're going to be talking about something specific pertaining to Greek. Leave it in. Don't cut it. Do not cut this. Because we're going to be talking about relationships that end. And it is Greek. Okay? Sometimes it's like Greek to figure out. Okay?